So you bought some crypto on Paybis, smart move. Now the question, how do you move that crypto off the exchange and into a wallet you control? It's the moment that makes people tense. One wrong character in a long address and coins can disappear forever. No undo and unfortunately no refund. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through every click, every safety check, and a few fee tricks so you can withdraw Bitcoin, ETH, USDT, or any other cryptocurrency confidently and without the cold sweat and the question of, did I mess it up? Stick with me and you'll have your crypto in your wallet before you know it. So Paybis is great for buying crypto, but keeping coins on an exchange isn't the same as owning them outright. Why? Because crypto isn't like banking. There's no central authority to reverse a transaction. The biggest pitfalls are sending to the wrong network, pasting the wrong address, or misjudging the fee. And here's the kicker, crypto doesn't do refunds. Once a transaction hits the blockchain, it is permanent. No recall, no oops button. But that is the beauty and risk of decentralization. You are your own bank, which is empowering, but it also means you bear full responsibility. So that's why we'll go through each screen, each prompt together in this video. If you can copy paste and you can double check, you can do it. It's not about tech skills, it's about being meticulous and careful. So before you start, make sure there are 3 things ready. 1, your Paybis account is fully verified and your phone is linked. Withdrawals do require those checks. 2, you've got the exact destination address copied from your external wallet, hardware or app or another exchange. Don't type it. 3, give yourself 30 calm seconds per screen. Read confirmations. Rushing causes mistakes. And if it's your first withdrawal or you're moving a large amount, send a tiny test transaction first. $5 worth of crypto is a cheap way to double check that everything's set up correctly before you run the rest. Once you're logged into Paybis, whether on desktop or the app, head to your member area. From there, click on wallets. So this page is like your vault overview. Every coin you own is listed here along with its balance. Next to the coin you want is a small send button. So that's your doorway. Click send for the exact asset you intend to move. If you hold several coins, double check you've chosen the right one. It sounds obvious, but it's a common rush mistake. Entering a Bitcoin or Ethereum wallet address safely. This is the most important step. You've clicked send and now Paybis asks for the wallet address where your crypto is going to go. So paste it into the field, don't type it out, trust me on this. Now pause for 30 seconds of checking. Look at the first few characters, then the last few. Do they match what's in your external wallet? If you want to be extra careful, glance at a chunk of it in the middle too. And here's where the network matters. If you're withdrawing Bitcoin, it must go to a Bitcoin address. Bitcoin addresses usually start with a 1 or a 3 or BC1. Ethereum and ERC20 tokens start with 0 and X. If you send to the wrong network, there's no reroute and no bounce back. The coins are simply lost. Think of it like mailing a letter with the wrong country code. It doesn't get forwarded, it just disappears. So do take the time here. It's the one step that protects you from the costliest mistakes. With the address set, it's time to choose how much you want to move. So you can type a specific amount or simply hit send all if you want to withdraw your full balance. As soon as you enter the number, it shows exactly how much will arrive in your wallet after the network fee. That fee doesn't go to Paybis, it goes straight to the blockchain validators who process and secure the transaction. Or in other words, it's the cost of doing business on the network itself. So you should choose a fee based on the speed needs. Low saves money, but can mean long wait times during congestion. Medium is the sweet spot for most users. It's a reasonable price and it has reliable timing. And high is for priority. You pay more for faster inclusion in the next blocks. If you're not in a rush, medium or low during off-peak hours will save you real Satoshis. If timing matters, bump up to high. Phone verification for secure Paybis withdrawals. Once you've entered the amount and picked your fee, Paybis adds one more step. phone verification. Now, this is for your safety. It's a 6-digit code that gets sent to the phone number linked to your account. You type that code into the field on your screen to confirm the withdrawal. No code, no transfer, and that's exactly the point. It makes sure it's really you authorizing the transaction. If the SMS doesn't show up right away, don't panic. Just check your signal, make sure you haven't blocked unknown numbers, and if needed, hit resend. It's a small delay, but a big layer of protection. So the confirmation screen shows the coin, the amount, the destination address, and the fee. And this is your last chance to catch a mistake. I always cross-check the address and the amount, and once you hit confirm, Paybis broadcasts the transaction to the network and the status changes to processing. Now from there, the blockchain takes over. Depending on the fee and network traffic, it can take minutes to a couple of hours in some cases. So once your withdrawal is broadcast, Paybis sends you an email confirmation with a transaction ID. It's also called a TxID or a hash. This is like your parcel tracking number, except instead of DHL or FedEx, you're tracking, it's on the blockchain. Now paste that transaction ID into a block explorer, blockchain.com for Bitcoin, etherscan.io for Ethereum. You'll see it broadcast the time and confirmations. For Bitcoin, the gold standard is 6 confirmations before calling a transaction final. Each confirmation means another block has been added to yours, making it exponentially harder to reverse. Now, once you see those confirmations stacking up, you know your coins are safe and fully in your control. So maybe you're not moving your crypto to another wallet, maybe you just want to turn it into good old dollars, euros or pounds. Now Paybis makes that possible too. Instead of pressing send in your wallets tab, head to the sell crypto section. Now you pick the coin you want to convert, choose the fiat currency you'd like to receive, whether it's euros or dollars, and enter the amount. You may need to verify your bank or card details if it's your first time, but once you've done that, the cash usually arrives within 1 to 5 business days, depending on the method and your bank's processing speed. Paybis generally doesn't add withdrawal fees for fiat, so just check whether your bank or card provider charges or inbound transaction fees. If a transaction shows pending, check the transaction ID in a block explorer. Pending usually means that the fee was too low and the network is congested. It will often clear eventually. If you send it to the wrong network, unfortunately that is unrecoverable unless you control the destination wallet. If your SMS doesn't arrive, retry and check the signal and then contact Paybis support. Most withdrawal issues where they do arise are about patience and small oversights, not broken systems. So slow down, check your details and you'll avoid almost all of them. Pro tips, lower fees, safer transfers, and hardware wallets. Once you're comfortable with basic withdrawals, there are a few tricks that can make the process smoother and even save you money. If you're moving more than one type of crypto, do them one at a time. It does feel slower, but it keeps things clean. And timing also matters. Network fees tend to be lower when markets are quieter, like on weekends or during off-peak hours. If you don't need instant speed, waiting for those quieter periods can save you real money over time. And if you're planning to hold long-term, send your crypto straight to a hardware wallet like Ledger or Trezor. That's cold storage, it's offline, it's immune to online hacks, and the closest thing crypto has to a vault. And that's it. You've just walked through the full process of withdrawing crypto on Paybis step by step. From logging in and finding a wallet to pasting the address, choosing the fee, confirming and tracking it on the blockchain. So if this guide helps take the nerves out of your first withdrawal, will you do me a favor, hit the like button below so more people can find it. And if you want more no-fluff crypto tutorials, subscribe and turn on notifications because we've got plenty more guides coming from hardware wallets to trading strategies. And finally, tell me in the comments, what's the first withdrawal you're planning to try? Are you moving Bitcoin to a hardware wallet, sending ETH to DeFi app, or cashing out to your bank? I'd love to hear your plans. And until next time, keep your keys safe, stay vigilant, and keep learning.